And joining us live from the ghats of the temple town of Varanasi is Ruchika Tomar. Ruchika, very good morning to you. The stage set for the formal beginning of the epic battle between Narendra Modi and Arvind Kejriwal.
Good morning to you, Vedika, and good morning to all the viewers of Wake Up India. This is our special edition, and we are coming to you live from the Shadamesh Ghat in Varanasi, the holiest of holy places for Hindus, and also a place which is known for spiritualism and pluralism. But today this place is abuzz with hectic political activity. Ever since the candidature of Narendra Modi was announced almost 2 weeks ago by the BJP, there is a lot of buzz about the upcoming elections. But the challenger is arriving on the scene today. Arvind Kejriwal, who set out from Delhi last night for Varanasi, will be reaching the city any time now. He, in fact, is being accompanied not just by party workers, but also by his entire family, his wife and children in tow. He is going to take the city by storm. He'll be meeting the party workers early this morning. He'll be holding a closed-door meeting with them first, and thereafter there is a public rally that is slated for this afternoon. In fact, workers of the Aam Aadmi Party have been camping in the city of Varanasi for almost 2 weeks now, ever since Arvind Kejriwal made it clear that he will be taking on Narendra Modi directly. Remember, he talked about a referendum that he would seek from the people of Varanasi before he accepts the challenge, but he put that aside, saying, I will take on Narendra Modi wherever he contests from. And now he is formally going to make that announcement today in the city of Varanasi. Also, let's just talk about the cadre that has been camping here. Almost 500 workers who came to the city of Varanasi almost 2 weeks ago have been holding door-to-door campaign, meeting people, convincing them that Arvind Kejriwal is the change that they seek. Let's listen into what Kejriwal had to say about his all-crucial visit to the city of temples, Varanasi. Let me now quickly go across to my colleague Ankit Tyagi, who will be following Arvind Kejriwal through the day. Ankit, I believe you're at the railway station right now. The mood has been abuzz since morning. In fact, we've been seeing the workers meeting people, going door-to-door campaigning for Arvind Kejriwal. Just take us through the program of Arvind Kejriwal this morning. What really is expected?
Ruchika, well, the train in which Arvind Kejriwal is travelling is about an hour late, and now we are expecting him to reach in 10 minutes from now. Remember, there are huge media contingent that is already travelling with him on board, and the supporters of Arvind Kejriwal, Aam Aadmi Party volunteers, along with senior leader Sanjay Singh, are already inside the airport. If I can ask my camera person Joginder to pan and show you a few of these white caps that you can see here. Already there are party functionaries from Uttar Pradesh and other senior leaders, those who are here to welcome Arvind Kejriwal in the city of Varanasi, where he will be deciding today whether he is going to take on Narendra Modi or not. Well, as far as the sources go within the party, it's just a mere formality now. They are already set. Kejriwal has also made up his mind that he is going to take on BJP's prime ministerial candidate Narendra Modi from the holy city of Banaras. Their volunteers, in fact, in the last week or so, has been camping in the city, trying to garner support for Kejriwal. As soon as he gets down, along with his family, he will be making his way through to where you are right now, at the Dashashwamedh Ghat, where he'll be taking a dip. From there, he'll be walking, in fact, towards the Bhairav Mandir, which is nearby. And from there, he will be walking. Yes, he will be doing a Padyatra towards the rally ground. And there, he's expected to address the gathering. 11 is the official time when the rally is about to start. We are expecting Arvind Kejriwal to reach there at about 1 p.m. He is going across the city. He will be on the rickshaw. He will be walking across the city, asking people to join him, listen to him, and then decide whether he is going to take on Narendra Modi or not. The referendum, the so-called referendum that will be taking place will be here. There will be a lot of supporters that they are expecting. They are expecting people not only from Banaras, from Varanasi, but also from the entire Purvanchal region. That is what the entire idea is, to sort of try and show that there is no Modi wave as far as this area is concerned, and also try and consolidate their gains in Uttar Pradesh.
So Arvind Kejriwal set to begin what is promising to be an exhaustive campaign for the Aam Aadmi Party. Will it be able to replicate the sort of campaign that it managed in Delhi, taking everyone by surprise? The giant slayer that Arvind Kejriwal proved to be in Delhi Can he repeat that in Varanasi? That is the big question. So far we know the opposition is absolutely disunited. There is no one single face that is coming out, though there are several contenders. There could be wild card entries like Digvijay Singh as well. But will Arvind Kejriwal prove to be the face of resistance against Narendra Modi? Let's look at that.
The temple town of Varanasi was known more for its spiritual leanings than heavyweight political battles. That was until Modi arrived. Varanasi moved to the political centre stage even before Modi's candidature was officially announced.
विकास के युवाओं के विकास के लिए यहाँ पे वोट करेंगे मोदी को।
मैं मोदी की तरफ से हूँ, मुझे लगता है कि वो आएंगे तो हमारे देश के विकास के लिए कुछ करेंगे, हमारे बनारस का विकास।
Even as BJP supporters rejoiced over the symbolism of their prime ministerial nominee fighting from Varanasi, the Aam Aadmi Party chief had decided on his strategy. The giant killer who had made Sheila Dikshit bite the dust from New Delhi made his intentions clear.
पार्टी के अंदर मीटिंग हुई और पार्टी ने मुझे कहा कि आपको नरेंद्र मोदी जी के खिलाफ चुनाव लड़ना चाहिए। मैं जानता हूं कि ये बहुत बड़ी चुनौती है, मुझे ये चुनौती स्वीकार है।
भारतीय जनता पार्टी अरविंद केजरीवाल के ऐलान के बाद हताशा की स्थिति में आ चुकी है और इसी हताशा के कारण नरेंद्र मोदी बनारस से भागकर बड़ौदा से भी चुनाव लड़ने जा रहे हैं। इस प्रकार की चर्चा अब यहां शुरू हो गई है कि बनारस में 2 बार हमें वोट नहीं कराना है, बाई इलेक्शन फिर से यहां नहीं कराना है, इसलिए एक ही बार में अरविंद केजरीवाल को वोट देना है, उनको जिताना है।
As Kejriwal takes a final call on fighting Modi in the David versus Goliath battle, there are risks too for this one. Varanasi is a very different battleground from New Delhi. The predominantly urban issues identified by the Aam Aadmi Party in New Delhi may not cut much ice in Varanasi. Most people in the city see an advantage in voting for a Prime Minister. A crushing defeat at Modi's hands can also puncture Aam Aadmi Party's national plans. Yet for now, there are big gains in fighting Modi. For one, Kejriwal has taken over the limelight from Rahul Gandhi as Modi's chief challenger. Even in Varanasi, Aam Aadmi Party and Kejriwal seem to have become household names.
केजरीवाल लड़ेंगे बहुत अच्छा, मोदी को हराने में सक्सेसफुल हो सकते हैं।
Kejriwal will announce his decision later today, but Aam Aadmi Party workers are already on the ground trying to make an even battle of what is at present a one-sided fight. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Well, the Aam Aadmi Party workers who've been campaigning here and who we have been speaking to for the past few days are enthused about this big fight which has been built as a David versus Goliath. But if we look at the apprehensions that they have expressed, well, Sanjay Singh of the Aam Aadmi Party in fact went ahead and said that they fear the worst. They fear that there could be violence as Arvind Kejriwal tries to reach out to the people of Varanasi.
नहीं, निश्चित रूप से जब हम लोग गुजरात गए थे वहां भी हमला हुआ था केजरीवाल जी के ऊपर, उनकी गाड़ी तोड़ दी गई थी, डंडे मारे गए थे। अब यहाँ मैं पिछले 5-6 दिनों से हूँ, लगातार मैं देख रहा हूँ कि 80 के घाट पे कल नुक्कड़ नाटक दिखा रहे थे कार्यकर्ता, उनके साथ मारपीट की गई। 3 दिन पहले एक टीवी चैनल के कार्यक्रम में थे, वहां पे हंगामा और मारपीट की गई। अभी परसों हमारे एक कार्यकर्ता पर्चे बांट रहे थे, आर.एस. राय जी, उनको मारा, अजय रोशन और आर.एस. राय जी, उनको मारा पीटा गया। तो ये किस प्रकार की राजनीति बीजेपी कर रही है मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। बिल्कुल आशंकाएं हो सकती है क्योंकि इनका चरित्र यही है, ये दंगे फसाद नफरत की राजनीति गुंडागर्दी इसमें विश्वास रखते हैं।
Well, Ankit Tyagi is still with me. Ankit, as we know, this town of Varanasi, it's known for its spiritualism and not just that, even for tolerance. And now we have leader of Aam Aadmi Party talking about how there could be possible violence. Why are these apprehensions being expressed by the Aam Aadmi Party? Is there a direct threat they have faced, or could this also be seen through some sort of, political point scoring that is being made right now by the BJP as well as the Aam Aadmi Party?
Ruchika, one thing is very clear on the ground. Even the senior leaders of the party and along with Arvind Kejriwal, they are also aware it's not going to be an easy fight. There is, of course, they believe that there are people, those who are in support, and mostly what they are relying on is the anti-Modi vote. They do not have a vote bank as such so far as Varanasi is concerned. Also in the Purvanchal region, this is entirely, this region is heavily divided on the caste lines. What they are hoping is that there is a section of people, those who are not, of course, pleased with with Narendra Modi's candidature here. There is dissent among the lower rung of the BJP also, as far as Murli Manohar Joshi's ticket was concerned, and the entire controversy. Apart from that, they are heavily banking on the minority vote. That is also something that they are looking and to take it forward. Arvind Kejriwal today would be meeting the viewer community. Remember, the viewer community in Varanasi is a strong vote bank. There is about 2 lakh voters, more than in fact 2 lakh voters as far as the minority community is concerned. They are hoping that they will get and they will be able to galvanize support as far as the entire anti-Modi vote is concerned. So far the SP and the BSP have declared their candidates. They are not the heavyweights that one would have expected against Narendra Modi. So they are what the Aam Aadmi Party is hoping, that their door-to-door campaign strategy that has worked for them in Delhi would be the thing that will take them through in Varanasi also. About 5,000 strong volunteers from Delhi have already descended as far as Varanasi is concerned. They are the key people, those who will be going to every city, every household in Varanasi and try and garner support for Arvind Kejriwal. What they are hoping is that people of Varanasi would see that since Modi has taken another seat as far as Vadodara is concerned, that will also work in favor of Arvind Kejriwal. And these are the few things that as of now Aam Aadmi Party is trying to capitalize on. But one thing is of course very clear, that as of now on the ground today, the battle of course is Modi versus the rest, and Kejriwal will have to work his way to become the main contender if he has a fighting chance from Varanasi.
That's a very interesting point that you mentioned there, Ankit. So both the parties for now, the BJP as well as the Aam Aadmi Party, who seem to be in a direct contest, considering there is no candidate yet that has been announced from the Congress party. There could be a wild card entry. Well, clearly for now, it seems the two parties are going to play on their strengths. But a pamphlet war of sorts has already broken out in Varanasi. A day before Arvind Kejriwal lands in the city, there were pamphlets that were pasted all across the city where Arvind Kejriwal has asked pointed questions, yet again, to Narendra Modi. Well, there was a counter charge by the BJP. They too have come up with their own set of pamphlets. So here's more on the pamphlet war that is now raging in the city of Varanasi.
It began with Arvind Kejriwal writing an open letter to the people of Varanasi, telling them his reasons for fighting against Narendra Modi. The Aam Aadmi Party chief mounted a scathing attack on BJP's prime ministerial nominee for being pro-business and anti-Aam Aadmi.
एक साल से प्रोपेगेंडा चलाया जा रहा था, विकास हुआ, विकास हुआ, विकास हुआ, और ये विकास का मॉडल टाउट किया जा रहा था. आज वो सारी पोल पट्टी खुल रही है धीरे-धीरे.
Raising 4 specific charges, Arvind Kejriwal claimed Modi snatched farmers' land for big business houses, that he wants to favour Ambani, and that the state of small and medium industries in the state of Gujarat was deplorable. But Kejriwal's pamphlet was countered by 5 questions from pro-Modi Bhagat Singh Kranti Sena. It asks why no action was taken against Prashant Bhushan when he suggested a referendum in Kashmir. Why Kamal Mitra Chinoy was part of the Aam Aadmi Party despite what it describes as his pro-separatist stance. Also questioning Medha Patkar's inclusion in the party despite her vocal opposition to Ajmal Amir Kasab's execution. A counter question to every allegation. A precursor of just what is to come this election season in Varanasi. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Kejriwal takes his battle cry to Varanasi. Will Aam Aadmi Party make its big announcement today from the spiritual citadel?
A political pot boiler from the temple town, which is set to witness an electoral battle like no other.
Will the holy city witness the fiercest battle of 2014? Battleground Varanasi.